It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see a pair of teams who shared the city of Dallas in the early 60s. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people out of blitz.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And again, it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks, 69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown set to take over once more. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Still going. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 56 yards. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, it's a fumble.
The defense has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sky Moore, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Mahomes. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Staying up, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Escape. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Wait.
On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebacks for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. A solid stiff arm. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line as they've got it as we resume action. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing, Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete.
Now he's loose again.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first-half lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Now Prescott.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught.
Yeah, the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Complete to number 3, Brandon Cooks. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Elliott will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Escapes the sack. Under pressure, they got him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're gonna go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Michael Dana
Able to run him down for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take!
Here's Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, here we go!
Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will cut the lead down to 15. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This is 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Throwing sidelines here. Ferguson bringing it in. And he will reach the 8. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go!
Prescott to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now a 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. 20! And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So we've reached halftime due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looking really, really sharp. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
And Prescott, his third interception. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Going to look deep here for Pacheco. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Here we go. Right take.
Prescott from the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards.
And the Cowboys have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 5.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through.
Travis Kelce. Look at the big man rumble. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 69 yards.
And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Left side to Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Oh, that one well designed. He'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jalen Tolbert
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Now Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now here's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes out to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sky Moore from 21 yards away.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
Play fake. Here's Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now 2nd and 5. On play action, Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! What do you think?
They'll run it with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
To throw is Prescott. He's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, 43, 15.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Inside give to Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, 39 yards. And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And this offense headed back out. Captained, of course, by their quarterback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember there. He's got a man. Complete. And this defense. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, 74 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This is 1st and 10. Prescott now. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd down. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be taken at the 10. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been 1 step ahead of his defense all game long. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's 1st down. To throw, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. A little juke. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 24 yards. yards. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. It still won't go down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Looking deep for Elliott. This is caught inside the 15. I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively. Opening drive of overtime. Both teams will get a possession, barring a defensive score. Here's 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and it's intercepted. Cook able to escape. And the Chiefs are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, CD, they went with the aggressive play call, taking a shot downfield here on the first drive of overtime. Unfortunately for them, it backfires with the interception.
Yes, that aggressiveness sometimes comes with a price tag, doesn't it? You take the big shot downfield, trying to end the game right here, but they were ready for it, made the play, and now they have their opportunity to come down and kick a field goal.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So an interception on one side and then an interception on the other. So both quarterbacks, Charles, with turnovers here in overtime.
So apparently one good defensive play deserves another. Both sides coming up big in overtime, both getting interceptions, trying to set up their teams to score and win the game.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.